Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Arun. Thank you for coming back. And today I'll discuss my June returns. So I consider my monthly return from the end of previous expiry to this expiry. So June 24, the last Thursday, is when the monthly options expire. The previous month expired on May 27. So I normally consider my returns from May 28th to June 24 for my June expiry. Okay, so let's take a look. If you look at my equity for realized PL and P&L from 28th May to 24th June, you will realize that nothing. I don't trade on equity. I only trade on options actually. No futures also. Same realized profit 1528 to 624. My realized profit is 1.65 lakhs. These are my charges. I use about 25 lakhs for capital. So if you look at my charges, brokerage is 7,000 and STT is only 14,419. So it's okay. I think in terms of brokerage, I am paying 30 by I'm paying 5.8%, 6% as brokerage, but that is because I tend to initiate slowly. That's something I've discussed earlier. Out of these, let us download. I will give you a breakdown of the different strategies I use. I normally only discuss iron condors because that's what I do weekly. So if I look at Nifty, okay, Nifty realized profit and loss is about 1,27,000. Okay, 1,27,000, out of which 5,000, if you remember, is from an intraday straddle, which is an experimental strategy. I've made 1,22,000. 1,22,000. I use about 16 lakhs, which is about 7.6% max, 7.6% of my monthly ROI. I've made about 7.6% only from iron condors. That too, only July, during that final expiry, I used 16 lakhs. Otherwise, I use less than that because I reserve some of my capital for my stock options. So other than that, I have traded in Bank Nifty. So in Bank Nifty, I've lost about 8,700. But this is again some opportunity cost. Can't win everything. So apart from this, I do some stock options also. Let's remove Nifty and Bank Nifty from this. So I do stock options. If you see, I've done in a few companies: Ashok Leyland, Bajaj Finance, ICICI, ITC, NTPC, PFC, Power Grid, TCS, and Titan. Again, these are all companies. I have a list of companies that I do specific strategies with. Probably I'll make another video. My realized profit and loss from these stock options is about 47,000. So 47,000 divided by 5 lakhs is what I reserve for this, is about 9.4%. Stock options, normally you get better return, but because the stocks move a lot, it also carries a lot more risk. So yeah, so that is one thing to note, because stocks can gap down 10% easily. Index Nifty cannot gap down 10% as easily. So that is one thing to note. So stock options will always have higher returns than Nifty index or Bank Nifty even. Okay, so this is sort of my update from this account. I have posted this on, if you want to go back and refer, I've posted this on Twitter also. This is my total returns, 1.65 lakhs on a capital of 27.5 lakhs. Overall, I've made 6% in return. How much I made in Iron Condor, how much I lost in Bank Nifty, how much I made in stock options, etc. So this is my performance in the big account. In the smaller account, again, the smaller account. Okay, let me show you equity. Sorry, this has to be 28th May to 24 June. Nothing, because I again don't trade equity. Futures and options for the same time. I again only trade in options. In this account, I only trade in Nifty Iron Condor. I've made a profit of about 61,000. Um, so this is my profit. The charges you can see are again the same. So yeah, so this is my realized. Again, all of these are from Nifty. I do not play in anything else in this account. I only trade in Nifty Iron Condors. So if you look at my funds, the total capital used, let me show it to you, 2.18 lakhs, 34 plus 9.62 lakhs is 11.8, out of which 61,000 was what I earned. So minus 0.6, because my starting in May would have been 11.2 lakhs. Okay, so 61,640 divided by 11 lakh 20,000, right? Yes, 11 lakh 20,000 is about 5.5% for this account, the smaller account. So yeah, so this is how much I've made in the smaller account. Again, this is to show that you can you can trade profitably if you have a very specific system, and you can also trade part time if you are able to manage risk. Start to I started to figure out how and what I wanted to do in trading. I realized I wanted hedged system. I wanted a system that I can have minimal management, and I have also wanted a system in like Nifty, so that it is far more safer to play in Nifty than Bank Nifty or other stocks. And I also wanted something that is non-directional, because I am not good at catching direction. There are lots of traders who are great at figuring out if the market is going to go up or come down, but I am not one of them. I am still learning. So I wanted a non-directional strategy. I wanted a um, yeah, so I wanted a non-directional strategy. I wanted a strategy to play with Nifty, which is safest, and I also wanted something which works for me part-time. So this is my profit and loss for the smaller account and in the bigger account and the bigger account. There are some, as you might have noticed, there are some strategies that I still have in my in like Bank Nifty current strategies, etc. I have started to update these in Twitter, so please, if you want, feel free to go and check it out. My Twitter handle is in the description. So I'm expecting Bank Nifty to be bullish. So I have a strategy that I've deployed with like 1.1 lakh capital. I paid about 700 premium only, and I expect a maximum profit of about 36,800. But it's only if it goes up to 38,500. So yeah, so this is a way for me to reduce my loss, pay some small capital, reduce my fix my sort of loss, and aim for a good profit, because I don't know when Bank Nifty will go up. So those are sort of the strategies that I deploy in Bank Nifty. Probably I'll do another video on how I trade in stock options, etc. If there is interest. All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Again, if you are a part-time trader or a new starting beginner trader, please think about questions on what you want to do, which system you want. If you want to play with Nifty, if you want to play with Bank Nifty, etc. I would suggest, if you want to start off with equity, or if you want to do options. Options also you can do, but try only Nifty spreads. You sell one option, you buy another option, so that your margin required is very low, only 20-30,000. So probably you should start off with that. Your max loss is also cut. So if you want to show a quick iron condor is nothing but two spreads. So the best way, I think, to start off in options is to like figure out what we want to do. For example, let's say 1st July, you expect that Nifty might go down, you don't know how much. So I would just buy the 15,500 option and sell the 15,400 option put. The maximum profit is 7,000, and maximum loss is only 424. Okay, so if you do only one lot, I believe the margin required is about 22 to 25,000. So if you want to trade, if I would suggest you trade something like this only in spreads. You buy an option and you sell another option. Okay, so I would suggest we kind of do these kinds of strategies, because your loss is fixed and your profit is higher. Of course, this is on the probability of profit is lower, right? But you will understand, for example, if you do this for like 10 weeks, you would only lose 4,000 rupees, but you will understand how options plays out, etc. And I am sure there is always a correction, close to there is always a correction, because Nifty is dealing in Nifty is close to like all-time high, right? So you can definitely consider that. I mean, don't wait for the whole for it to completely expire. If you see some profit, you can book some profit also. So yeah, so I would suggest you start off with these spreads with like absolutely well defined losses. All right. If VIX shoots up, any spread or everything will be super profitable. All right. Okay, folks, thank you for watching. Happy trading and good luck to all the beginners like me. All right, bye.